Greetings, my precious viewers. Here is Nicola from nnweb.net. This is that day I'm going to present you the full version of Orange Contact Form. I hope that all of you already saw the teaser for Orange Form, and here the working name is German Form, but original name is Orange Form. If you ask why, let me show you. Here, this is the design from Kevin Brand Suárez, and I took his design and create my Orange form in WordPress with Elementor page builder and Contact Form 7 with my knowledge of CSS. So I want to give some credit to Kevin. Thank you. In the description, I will put his link to this design, and if you click here on his name, you can see all of Kevin's designs so far. Let's go to our project. This is our final version, and this is also mobile responsive. You see, when I go to smaller screen, our form is very flexible. See here, and beneath 960, let's see. Oh, I will fix this padding and add some space between blue section and this orange section. Let's see how it looks like in smaller screen. It is very nice. Okay, let's see, for example, on iPhone 5. You see? Also, you can change the font size and size for heading and text, but I didn't do that. Feel free to change it. Okay, now let's out from responsiveness. Without further ado, let's get going to do our project. Let's go on pages and click add new. Now I'm going to type the title and do some simple settings. Full width with disable paddings, without header, without title, and without display footer widgets area and copyright area. Click on publish. Let's again click OK. Now let's go and view our page. OK. And click on edit with Elementor. Let's add one section. Section full width without gaps. Sorry, we need the two fields. Now click here, set the boxed content width with 1400 pixels wide, no gap. Height will be min height with 800 pixels, and add the background image. I didn't tell you that this image I took from unsplash.com, and do a little bit editing in Photoshop. I will put link in description. Okay, let's add the background overlay. Sorry. First, let's change the position and no repeat with size of cover. Now let's set the background overlay. Let's copy this shade of blue and change opacity to 0.7. Okay, let's add the heading in our first field. heading with text of question. Text color will be white, font Lato with 42 pixels. Okay, and now let's add the text widget, text editor, and here change the font color white. Before that, let's add more text. This is dummy text. Okay, font color. The font will be the same with 18 pixels for font size. Okay, now let's add the icons. We need icon box. Change the icon right away. Type envelope to take icon for email. This is our mail. Let's remove the text. Change the icon position. On style, let's change the color. Let's change the size. And here, let's do the vertical alignment. And change, I think, yes, color and typography. Let me see what I'm using. Here 14 pixel and font weight will be 400. Okay, now let's copy this icon. Type here phone. Add our fictional phone number, and this is it for our icons. For the contact form part, let's change some padding here. First, click on this column, and in advance, add 15 pixels padding for all 4 sides. Okay. Let me see for heading, it's okay. And for text, let's add the 60 pixels for margin bottom. Okay, let's see responsiveness right away. This is the tablet preview and mobile preview. It's okay. Let's go on desktop and let's create our let's click on update to save our work first, and let's go to create our form. Go from here, open our dashboard, click on contact. I already installed the Contact Form 7 plugin. Also, I have 2 tutorials about it. I will put links in description. Click add new. Here type orange form and let's copy our code for form. Let me explain you what you see here. Whole form has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And the whole content is in one division with class of main form. Here we have one label for name with special class. And here also we have the contact field division with label for email and phone number. So phone number and email is in one division, these 2 fields. Beneath is subject field with special with span of orange label. You see, and the contact field and name field has orange label class. We need this class for details here. And on the end, we have the label for message and a submit button. This. Okay, now we are going to change our settings with CSS, but first of all, let's copy this code for form and put it here. HTML, paste it, click on update, go to customizer, let's go to dashboard, on pages, and click on orange page on view. Our page now, this is how our page looks like with Elementor part and our contact form. Click here to the customizer for this page. So let's go. Let's put one comment. And first line, let's target our main form with main form division. This is our class. And type width of 100% and max width of 16% of this container, not 60, 80. Okay, then let's center it, type margin 0 auto and center our form. Now let's add border, 2 pixels, solid, EA5 E07. This is our border. Then type padding to make some space between the body and the border. Okay, now let's add the border radius of 20 pixels. Let's add the background color 3487 DA99. This is transparency. Box shadow is 5 pixels, 15 pixels, and 10 pixels. RGB A 0.50. Okay. Now let's target contact field. Target these two fields. Contact field here. Contact field. Let's use grid and type grid template columns. I want these fields to be 50% for both, 20 pixels for border, and here type auto to put it in one line. Okay, now let's change the background color for our fields. This is the class for changing the background color for our fields. Don't be bothered with this. We will fix it right away. Let me target another class for this button. This is those classes you can find if you activate the inspect element. Inspect tool, and you can find everything here. Okay, I want to speed up the whole tutorial and I don't want to manually write these classes. When I pasted some code, I will explain you all. Don't worry. Okay, this is border for our fields here. Also, we need some border for message, I think. Yes, some border for message field and border radius. See, and margin top to be -1 pixel. This is very important for these elements here. Sorry. Now let's change the orange label. I want to code this manually because it is very cool for me. If you want, you can speed up this part of tutorial. Let's change the background color. See? Now let's change, let's change the color of text. Let me make some space here. Sorry for that. Color, font size, I want to be 12 pixels, margin 25 pixels, padding 6 pixels for top, 15 pixels right, 5 pixels down, and 15 pixels left, just like on clock. And for final, let's add border radius to be 10 pixels, 0 pixels, and 0 pixels. Okay. Now let's target our placeholder. You can target if you type twice on colon and type placeholder. Font size will be 12 pixels again, and padding left will be 5 pixels. You see, this is our placeholders. Now let's save our work, and let's see how our form looks like now. Sorry, orange form. Okay, this is all good for large screen, but let's see how it looks like our smaller screens or our responsiveness. Let's change it. It's not bad, but here we have a problem. So let me solve it. And before that, I want to change some position here. But first of all, let me go on Elementor. Let's add some padding bottom. And on the end, we can add this orange color here. But now let's add padding, 80 pixels for bottom. Click on update. Now we have more space here. Let's go and type our media queries. First, let's add media only screen and max width 960 pixels. That means when our screen size is smaller than 960, these rules will apply. So let's target our contact field. And set to display flex and flex direction to be column, because I want these two elements to be one on the top of other. See, let's go beneath 960. See, 960. Okay. Now let's add one media query for another size, 768. but we are going to use grid. Okay, display grid, and here let's copy the basic CSS. Okay, let's add. 768 is our next breakpoint. Let's refresh this page and look here. On 768, our form will be one field down, and again we have two fields side by side. The last media query is for, let me see, 580 pixels. Again, we are using flags. Let's refresh. Okay, 580 is our next breakpoint. You see, now this is smaller size than 580, and we have again this position of fields. You see, let's check iPhone 5 or iPhone X. Okay, now let's add our final section, orange section. This is whole section, full width, no gap, in style. Let's use the gradient. Let me see the values. Sorry, we need here we need min height 200 pixels, gradient with special colors. First color will be this one, and second, don't worry, all our colors I will put in description. Location here is 0, but we need the linear gradient with angle of 90. Okay, click on update. Let's refresh our form. Here we have our orange section in font size, but let's close our responsiveness. And this is our final project. The orange form from Mr. Suárez, from his design, and with WordPress, Contact Form 7, Elementor, and some CSS. Okay guys, this is all for this tutorial. If you like my way of working, if you want to support me, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, spread the word with your friends and colleagues. See you next time. Bye bye.